Alright, hello Womble, I hope you're there. I'm in my office here. This is the thing that was forming the port on the wall. I was having a look in the back of it because I realised there are different ways to wire an RJ45 connector, and I was wondering how this end is actually wired up. So if like that's the top, it's kind of weird because you can't really see which one's going in which place. I see. Yeah, but there's different ways to do it. Can't focus. Brown is definitely, well, not really definite about it actually, is there? Brown and orange and green and blue. The one thing, yeah, green and white. Alright. Let's have a quick Google then. RJ45 wire order socket. Let's try that. Yeah, this looks like that funny looking thing. Well, that is weird. I think the blues and the blue-white go together in my one, as in neighbouring connections. See, that's A, and that's B. A, B, A, B. So let's have another look. It's hard to actually see the colour on the white ones. They all just look white. Let me try and pull back the sheath of it. I can just about see it next to the well, I don't know about a known working socket. This is a known socket. These ends are all wired up. I need to know whether this is A or B wired so that when I go to wire the other end of my cable, which is just bare wires, to wire up in A or B fashion. Let's see. Put this here. Work down here. I wonder if it's actually worth taking this thing apart to look at any picture. I mean, the picture doesn't look very useful, to be honest. Bloody hard to see. Well, I guess I can always give it a go, and if it doesn't work, it must be the other way. Alright. So have a look at this again. Oops. B and A. Alright, well anyway. We've got this A and B deal, right? Look at back of the numbers printed on the socket itself. Oh, didn't think there were any numbers. I don't see any numbers in the socket. Just the wires. White plastic will have the numbers. Oh, where the cable gets pushed. Yeah, well, there's a little diagram there. I'll have to take it apart somehow. I don't know how to do that. Try and wiggle it just a little bit. It's very easy to get into, didn't they? Yeah, but I don't know where the clip is. I mean, it sort of looks like there's something there. But it's all flat on the outside. So it may well clip in, but it doesn't want to be unclipped. Actually, that's more because when I pull up on the cable, oh, you get this to focus. There. There's something in the way, that's too far away. Yeah, that's better. When I pull up, it sort of seems stuck in the middle here. Screwdriver or something, but try a pin. Yeah, it's clipped on somehow. Oh, maybe these white bits will help release it. These panels here are sort of on the outside of the clear. Yeah, I've got a tester. Tell you what, I'll show you the other end. Now you're going to have to help me. Ouch. So this is the kind of thing I need to remember, the order of the wires. Oh, let me put that back there. So we've got green and white, green, orange, blue, sorry, let me write this down here. Green and white, green, orange and white, blue, blue and white, orange, brown and white, brown, and the brown is number 8 and the green and white's number 1. Alright, we'll give it a try. So I'll show you the other end. See what we're dealing with here. How much cable have we got, and do you have a spare crimp plug? I do have a spare crimp plug because I just got the stuff. I'll show you what I got here. And I'll show you the little circuit board area. Need to get my Womble music back on here. There it is. Alright. See if I got another little torch here. It's a little dark, even though the light's on. So this is in our closet. There's this wall panel down there. Here's the new crimper. Not quite sure what this thing is for. I did. And then here's the old tester. The bit on the right here comes off, and I guess it's got a connector at both ends, so you can test it in line. I'll show you what's going on in here. This is this panel I was telling you about. That's, I think it just wires all the. As you can see, the colours are set up for sort of RJ45 use. In fact, there's an RJ45 connector down here, but essentially it's just being used for the telephone at the minute. I know why it says security control. We do have, that's a PCB for the sensors for the house alarm. Now of course we've got our good old coax and F connectors here. So anyway, in terms of how much cable I've got, not tons. Here's the one for the family room, so it stretches down, almost down to the corner of this box, but you're going to need a little bit of play. I stripped the wires so that all the colours but no bare wire is exposed. I was trying to get them in the right order. Oh, and of course I left the colours written down in the other room. But here's the part I don't understand. It's like, okay, I get them in the right order, but then how do you actually get them into the connector? Well, no, because all the cables are already here in place. See, the other ends of them, yeah, the other ends of them are all sockets. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. Well, I know brown and white are at one end. If I can get a little more light on this, where are we? There we go. So you mean connector on the board on the wall, or the crimp connector? Well, I tried putting them in that board on the wall, but it didn't seem to do anything. So that's why I got the crimper, and I'm going to use a little switch here, an old router, just to, if you like, connect the wires together. So if I get brown and white and brown there, can you do? Because here's the problem. I got that, and let's just say they're in the right order. Let me put them together, right? They're still a bit higgledy-piggledy. And you try and put them in here, and well, they ain't all gonna fit in the right place. It's like some of them seem to go further than others. So can you do like just the brown one first, and then crimp it, and then do the brown and white one and crimp that? Do you do it one at a time? How do you do it? Got to get them in the right order. Trim them across the top. No. So you can't do it one at a time. Alright. Yeah. I got two strong arms, blessings of Babylon, time to carry on, try for sins and false alarms. I got two strong arms. Alright, I guess I better get my colour cheat sheet, and I guess try and line them up and then cut them. Don't know how that's going to work, but yeah, just trying to fit them into the connector is my problem at the minute. Maybe I have to YouTube that a bit. Alright, well, I'm running out of battery here, so I'll go and plug it back in.